Thank you, Gideon. Next, we have Stephen Montaner, a freshman in the School of Art.
Hi, how are you guys doing? I give you a little cameo appearance, you can anticipate the project. So, I'm Steven, I'm a video artist and a conceptual artist. The pieces I'll be explaining today deal with the three subjects I deal with in my practice. And those three are Black culture, hip-hop culture, and thought processes. This first piece, these deal with appropriated works, putting rappers in famous paintings. There's 12 of them. And this touches on all three, and this because this was before I actually got into this. This actually started me on the whole thought processes part of my the whole thought processes part of my practice, because I was submitting these for an AP exam until I realized, oh, appropriation is not really looked upon in a good way for like academic matters. And I kind of figured out why can't I not just go ahead and do this? So it made me against like copyrights and other things, but I started exploring what can and cannot be reproduced in art. These 5 pieces, this is the first 3 of the 5, deal with the perceptions of Black people in America. And these are all made from old school hip hop covers. And a lot of my work deals with the process. And this process had me make these covers, I made racist posters essentially. And I had to go back and make them in a positive fashion. And this is prevalent in a couple of my pieces about doing this process where I had to go and construct something, then reconstruct it. And a lot of the artistic values in it is actually not seen. For example, this piece. My Do Not Copy piece goes against copyrights and what is an idea and who owns an idea. I'm a strong believer that anything in this world is fair use and can be used for whatever. The world is our public domain per se. And so the process behind this piece was I made from a blank sheet of printer paper, I constructed this box, this rectangle, out of Sharpie. And then I scanned that into a computer and I remade it digitally, then added on one piece of color to it, and then scanned that again, removed it, and added more until it came out to this, then I reproduced it on a mass level. And the whole purpose of that was to show that all ideas stem from either the same thing or a central theme. And to copyright something that wasn't technically yours to begin with, I feel is a false way to perceive life, because everything is stemming from something else, and inevitably somebody would either have that idea in the future, or you're just copying somebody's idea from the past. Going along with hip-hop culture, because I'm just really into rap, so this is the same concept as the Do Not Copy piece. However, this deals with sampling in rap music. Throughout time, it starts with Amen Brother, which is a beat break, and there are 11 famous beat breaks that I use throughout music, and this is the most used one, and it ends with Outkast's Elevators, and along the way, it goes into some Mary J. Blige song, and like Destiny's Child, and goes outside the genre and within the genre at the same time, exploring these paths and these thoughts of what connects and what's original. So here are my 3D works. I started exploring public pieces and like how to make public art. I actually made up 21 words. I am a visionary. And I made these 21 words, and I placed these around Pittsburgh. And actually, here's the next slide that shows 2 of them. I believe the concept of how to pronounce it is up to the viewer or the reader, while the actual definition remains the same. I combined 2 pre-existing words to create a new definition and a new word that is oddly specific. And I put all these around Pittsburgh. Most of them are taken down. Some of them I had to climb statues for. You can watch that video, check my YouTube channel. And here it is. So, my YouTube channel is, I feel like the pinnacle of all my work, because I started getting into video and I'm running out of time. So, I'm going to move on, but like I started going into video, and here's one of the pieces I did. It's not playing. All right.
They take me to the back
And this piece, asking me to just great. And I'll let you watch the first 5 minutes. Can I speak to the minute?
like for me, when associates come up to me and say, "Can I help you?" I find
They take me to the
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stop it there because I have a little more I want to talk about.
khakis, but let some black people walk in. I bet you they.
Alright, these are my other videos. Alright, I'm gonna move on to one last piece, and that is my, I do a lot of collaboration. I love doing collaboration. So, I do have a SoundCloud, and I made a bunch of these instrumentals, and I'm encouraging people to go on and find these and create a new work to be a part of a collaborative piece of work that I'm doing that's a lot larger. Here's all my information. I'm sorry I went over time, but I know you enjoyed it.